Hi, good evening everybody. In this video, what are the 5 keys to making the playoffs next season? Coming up. All right guys, very late. Sorry. It's been a long day. It was a long day. Okay, so it's official. Rosie's part of the family. I'm going to introduce you to Rosie in a later video today. And we will get on these videos because they're gonna go up late, but sorry folks, there's just no way I could cut it today. It's been a hectic day in the animal world for this family. But the good news is it's official. We just got to get the money in their hands now, and that's it. And thanks to my buddy Abe for helping out. Abe also giving me those hours and helping me out, and good guy. Okay. The 5 keys to making the playoffs, guys, and it can be in any order, but I threw these out there because I believe these are keys next year, and I'm not going to harp on the physical play. That's an obvious growth that we have to do, which I believe we're going to do. But these are the things that I believe will be really key if we're going to make a playoff run next year and get in. Forget just making a playoff run. A run to get in the playoffs. I want to cause damage if we get in also. So let's take a look at this, okay? Now, the number one thing that I started with is, can we manage 6 20-goal scores on this team next year? 6. If you get 6 20-goal scores, you got a playoff team, guys. You got a playoff team. You know, I'm thinking potential 20-goal scores I didn't get this year, okay, is... I would go with Dahlin as a potential. Middlestat. There's a few names we can look at, guys. Quinn. I think Quinn will get 20 goals next year. I think he might get 25, 30. I mean, can we have 6 guys next year? And then you got Okposo. I don't want to count on for the 20. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we can count on Tage. I'm pretty sure. Tage. To be honest, guys, Tage, you're going to laugh at what I think he's going to get next year. We'll save that for another video. Skinner, I'm pretty sure. We're good to go. And Olofsson. We need 6, and I believe we can get in the playoffs. So 6 20-goal scores. Can we do it? These are all questions, okay? These are questions. Number 2, we had 47 power play goals this year. We need to get 60 to 65, I figure. I've always said 70, and you got an amazing power play. 70, you know, which nobody manages here, not even Colorado. Nobody managed 70 goals this year. The top was 67, and we had 47. And it's not bad when you consider all the darn injuries we went through, right? Think about it. That's where I'll say Olofsson would have scored more, his power play goals, if he would have been healthy. There's where I'll back Olofsson. I got his back there. So 60 to 65, because anybody that gets 60 power play goals, guys, makes the playoffs. They're in. We had 47. Now, I'm not saying 13 goals is going to make or break the season, but it's going to make or break the confidence of the kids. 60 to 65 power play goals, and I think we're in this season. I think we'll make the playoffs. These are just... All of these, though, I would look for to happen. I'm looking for all these things potentially. Let's go to number 3. Can we finish over 500 on the road? I think it's possible. The Sabres didn't look very intimidated to play anywhere down the stretch, guys. Nowhere. They weren't scared of nobody. You know, this is where, at the end, we're going to talk about this a little. But can we have a winning record on the road? Because if we have a winning record on the road, we're for sure going to have a winning record at home. A very good record at home, I'd figure, if we're over 500 on the road. But the road games are going to be key, especially how the kids react. Next year, you know, if the confidence is better and they're winning on the road, can they get a winning streak going on the road? We showed signs of it this year, you might recall, before our good finish. Number 4, can we stay relatively healthy? Can we stay healthy? I mean, we got young guys who can recover quick, but we need a goalie that's durable. We need to get a goalie that's durable. That is going to be so important, guys, especially down the stretch again next year. It's going to be so important we have a durable goalie, a goalie that can get crashed into the net and he's not out of the game and things like this, you know. We need to stay healthy. And as most of you know, we didn't have that luck this year. We really didn't. We were very unlucky, actually, with our health this year. So I'm banking that the Sabres will have more of a healthy season next year just because it's a law of averages. We can't just keep, year after year getting injured and injured and injured. You got to figure there should be a pretty healthy season maybe coming our way too. It's something to think about. Number 5, and the last one that I came up with, are the kids up to the challenge of this? This is the thing, you know? Are the kids up to the challenge of doing these things, of 6 20-goal scores? It's a hard call, isn't it? You know? Can they have a winning team on the road? That's a hard call. I believe the power play, yes. I believe that's realistic. I really do. I think the Sabres jumping from 47 goals to 60 to 65 I think that's realistic with the firepower that we have up front. I do. The 6 20-goal scores, I think it's possible. It might seem like a stretch, but not really, is it? Is it really a stretch? All the guys have to do is all have their 20-goal seasons in the same season, because all these guys I'm talking about are more than capable of doing it. Heck, we don't even know what Owen Power is capable of that way. I know he wasn't a big goal scorer in college, but you never know these guys. When they take the jump to the NHL, you never know what they turn into all of a sudden. Sometimes their careers are like this in college and they go like this. There's no way to know. Fox is a perfect example. So, you know, some of these guys, they come in and they just get better when they become NHL players. And some guys that dominated, let's say in college and junior, just doesn't happen at the NHL level. I think that we've been drafting good. I think that the Sabres have the right core of young players. And what else did I mention here? Healthy is a tricky one because that's luck. That is just sheer luck. So I'm banking that we're going to get lucky there next year. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the Sabres, you've seen it, guys. It was the first game of the season. We lost Jokiharju and we lost Middlestat after the first game of the season. The first game. Like, you know, we lost guys right away. And we never recovered from it all year. And we still survived, guys. We still didn't do too bad, right? It wasn't that bad a year when you consider all the injuries we went through with the goaltending. Remember, it hit the point where we weren't even sure if we had a goalie going into one of the games. So I don't know. I'm feeling good about next year, as you can tell. I'm very optimistic, guys. I'm very optimistic about next year. You know, if I was to put them in order, what I think is the most realistic is I believe that our power play is going to get better. I do. I think we're going to get better on the power play because the focus of this team is scoring. And you guys seen how we closed the season on the power play. We looked so bad at one time on the power play. And by the end of the year, we looked really good on the power play. So let's leave that. You know, that I think is really coming together. Our passing game is really good now. You know, that is one thing I noticed with the boys down the stretch is how good our passing game got. And I think 6 20-goal scores, I think we can manage this. I do. I mean, you got to figure Middlestat and Quinn should be locks to get 20 goals if they stay healthy and they play all year. You know, and I think it's safe to say so will Skinner, so will Tage. Can Okposo get it again? I think also another lock is Olofsson. I do. I think Olofsson's another lock. Like, don't forget, all these guys aren't only going to have 20 goals either. Don't forget that. Some are going to have 30, 40, right? So these are things we got to look at. The number 5 thing, the thing at the end, I think I numbered them right, guys? I didn't mean to. I'm not even going to number them, okay? When I do this video, I'm just going to put them I might number them. I'll see if I said it right in the video. If I didn't, I'm just going to put what I said. Are the kids up to the challenge? Well, they sure as heck seem like they wanted to play some more hockey. And they're talking about brotherhood and all this stuff. And yeah, they're up to the challenge. They're up to it now. Culture change is done. It is. You know, if we struggle next year, it's just more growing pains is all it is. I don't think we will. I'm thinking realistically 100-point season. Yeah, I'm nuts. What else is new? You guys know this. You know this. Okay, that's it. I want to put up 3 videos tonight. I got to get on it. It's after 10 o'clock. Again, apologies, guys. I'm getting on the notes tomorrow. Even if it means I make no videos, I'm getting on the notes tomorrow. See you in the next video, guys.